2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Phoenix Suns in this one as they go up against the Denver Nuggets. Looking at Denver, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. And taking the floor tonight, someone with a traditional postgame who can also shoot with great range, DeAndre Ayton. Shaq, your thoughts?
I watched this guy play in college, 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Not fast necessarily, but agile, fluid, highly skilled.
What more could you want?
More could you want?
Well, accurate shooter from the field and the free throw line. This guy moves his feet well enough to switch defensively. I love his game.
And now with the tip coming up shortly, time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Everyone is in their seat here in the arena as the Suns look to grab a hometown win in Phoenix. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. The Nuggets here looking to pick one up here on the road before returning to Denver. They know this is the type of game they need to win if they're going to take the next step, facing a closely ranked team. No clear underdogs based on the tail of the tape.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
Yeah, I think if that next step was coming, it would have happened by now. They can't be worried about could-haves and should-haves. They need to be focused 100% on the push for the playoffs.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Denver, inside it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. Murray and Harris, the guards. And it's Porter in at the small forward position.
And you know, DeAndre Ayton, all that hype around him. He goes 7 feet, 250 with that 7'5" wingspan and already produces. But still, he shows considerable upside.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score and the and one.
You know, Greg, what amazes me about Ayton, the skill level for someone his size.
I mean, he can put the ball on the floor, really improving as a facilitator. You look at Embiid, you look at Big Cat, Ayton gives you a lot of those similar traits.
Now, here's Jokic. A 14-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
Yeah, I was also struck by how well he shared the basketball. He created a lot of easy buckets with that passing ability.
Here's Rubio. Following the basket by Jokic. Rubio. Saric against Millsap. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Porter looking it over. Here's Murray. Rebound by the Suns. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Yeah, and they won that matchup last time, and it wasn't even close, guys.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
And it's Ayton missing. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Back to Jokic. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They've got an effective passing big man in Millsap. He does a lot for their chemistry.
Now, here's Rubio. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Now, here's Oubre, guarded by Porter. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Harris. Pulls up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
They're not going to get away with many mistakes like that on the defensive end. You got to get out on him right there.
And shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jumper.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Igor Kokoshkov for a minute. He said if they want to go up 2-0 in the season series tonight, they have to be just as sharp as they were the first meeting. He said we can't get sloppy and expect to win. We have to be careful with our shots and take care of the ball. We'll see if they can execute just as well this second time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. So if their coach is right, their success today will depend on how well they shoot the ball.
And they're going to have to work hard at the offensive end to make that happen. Strong player movement and ball movement will be key.
Well, exactly, because you can have the most dangerous shooters in the league, but if they're not sharing the basketball, it doesn't do you any good.
Now here's Booker, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. 4 on the clock. Tries yet again, and it's sent back by Jokic. Inside. Here's Porter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Tipped away. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Rubio. 11th in steals, 13th in free throw percentage, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And guys, a loss like that, that's one when you just got to put it behind you as quickly as possible.
It's a barometer, though. You know where you need to improve and by how much to win these kinds of games.
Bridges, he's checked in for Phoenix. Grant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Here's Rubio. 9 points last game out. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. Settling into the new season now, Doris. Some teams really finding that groove and their rhythm. Talk about what they can do to maintain that. Sometimes it's easier to get there, but then to maintain it becomes the real chore.
Right, and that's where coaching comes into play. Guys trying to pull the right string, play the right notes with their teams. And obviously, one of the most important things you can have on a night-by-night basis is energy, consistent energy on the defensive end. If you stay in the moment, you focus on the next play. I know 82 games can be a grind, Kev, but if you break it down into smaller chunks, it becomes much more manageable.
Good idea. The kick out to Barton. Over Booker, and it's Barton that time on the assist by Jokic. Barton's got his first basket of the night. Suns trail by 3. Rubio outside to the middle. Five to shoot. They need this. The rebound by Grant.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
Deep 2 from Murray. Good D by Rubio.
The D slow to rotate, and he misses out on an easy chance from mid-range.
Bridges kicks to Rubio. With the teardrop, and it's good on the way in.
Well, that's the way it works. Good call, good finish inside by Rubio.
Rubio against Murray. Outside Millsap. Back to Murray. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio. And let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. DeAndre Ayton, third.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued. It takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Jokic kicks to Grant. No good on the triple. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Knocks down the step back Jay. Booker's got 5 points so far.
How about Booker playing a little bit of cat and mouse, smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
Jokic passes to Murray. From down in the low post, it goes. Murray's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
Murray against Rubio. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Passes it to Booker.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
Doris, when you think about Devin Booker, you have to think about the 70 points he dropped on the Celtics that one night.
Woo, what a special evening that was, Kevin. Most points ever for a Phoenix Suns player. Most points ever scored against the Celtics. More than Wilt Chamberlain. Think about that, Kev.
Free throw good, Booker.
Yeah, and this is really what you love about Devin Booker. He gets to the free throw line at a high rate and hits a high percentage.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Ayton. Diallo comes in for Kaminsky. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Ricky Rubio. The Nuggets also changing it up. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Hernan Gomez comes in for Paul Millsap. And Morris subbed in for Murray.
And if you look at the numbers for Devin Booker last season, I mean, he upped his assists and rebounding, his scoring and shooting percentages. He has continued to impress with his development.
The Suns trailer. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Morris. For 3, Booker. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. 10 points for him.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
And Greg, if you know anything about Devin Booker, so dedicated to his craft. What's next for him, you think, in taking his game to the next level?
No doubt. I think it starts at the defensive end. I mean, he's one of the league's best at scoring the basketball, but defensively, I think that's going to be the challenge if he wants to become truly an elite player.
Pass to Morris. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Over Bridges, and Denver again with the bucket.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Johnson against Morris. Johnson kicks to Booker. Offline with his 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
To the left side wing. Again, the Nuggets score.
And another lead change. The fans are really getting their money's worth here tonight.
Well, this is what they pay to see, right? Competitive, close games are simply the best to be involved in.
Here's Johnson after the Nuggets pick up 2. Count the basket. Johnson's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
I'll tell you, that's really clever because it's not easy to get that mid-range off over a guy who's got a size advantage. He made it look easy.
Bangs home the trifecta.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Pass to Booker. Here's Baines. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Johnson finds Booker. They get it again. Baines out of hand on it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson, a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
I tell you, there are players who can get thrown off when they're that wide open, but this guy keeps his cool and doesn't rush it.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. More and more, we're hearing the term positionless basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember Jerry West, for example, talking about it a couple decades ago.
Well, I think Jerry West talking about it is about there are certain guys historically who could play in any era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So certainly this has been a topic discussed in the past. I think why it's so important in today's day and age, the NBA has become a switch-heavy league, and that's on the defensive end. And therefore, teams like Boston and others are building their roster around guys who are switchable and versatile. It's become an almost necessity in today's NBA.
Great perspective. And Phoenix making a change here. Sharge is checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Porter's checked in for Grant. Here's Morris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Porter. Back to Morris. He kicks to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
From the opening tip, he's been active and working for good looks. He's been pretty accurate.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Off target from outside. The Nuggets leading by 4. Morris passes to Barton. Over Johnson. Oubre pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. There's 1:47 left here in the opening quarter. Sharge has the open look. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, all sorts of space around him. If he can't hit those, the defense not going to worry too much about him. Boy, that's high-impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Boy, nice feed, leading him into some space. A nice catch on the run, too. Wow.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Morris with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Barton, no luck. Well, Phoenix shooting to start out this game about 43%. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Now here's Barton. Not a lot of room. And the pass to Hernan Gomez. And here's Morris for 3. He doesn't hit that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Oubre, no one around him. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Oubre's got his first bucket of the night. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Morris into the lane. Plumlee, no luck.
Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
Chalk up 2 there.
I tell you, like lightning. Kelly Oubre flashes through on the drive. No one quick enough to stop him.
And here's Porter. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against San Antonio.
Yeah, Kev, he was a standout on the backboards that night and got a number of big rebounds.
Now here's Porter. Clock at 4. In the corner, it's Morris. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 1. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 1. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That's like, I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnovers.
Feels like they're getting a lot of deflections, hands-on basketballs resulting into steals. This has been pretty to watch.
Kelly Oubre out there with Johnson. Then it's Dario Saric. Then it's Kaminsky. And it's Baines in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Johnson. The Suns need to get a shot off, and it's Baines missing.
Well, it looks like he's going to get the easy 2 points, but the defense recovers just in time to affect it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his 2nd season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, D.A.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
Now, here is Morris. On the wing, Porter. To the inside, Plumlee. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Kaminsky. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Morris kicks to Harris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Gary Harris, a 6'4" shooting guard out of Michigan State. On paper, you might call him undersized, but with his strength and toughness, he's got it covered.
That's good from Harris. And if you're making a list of the best young shooting guards in the league, Greg, I got to think that Gary Harris is on that list.
Absolutely. A two-way player, defends his tail off, and offensively, he can score at all 3 levels.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Aaron Baines, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Kelly Oubre. And Harris drops them both. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And Rubio kicks to Kaminsky. Kicks it out to Johnson. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Paul Millsap, a 4-time All-Star in Atlanta. Greg, as we know, he missed most of last season after left wrist surgery.
A big loss after just signing that mega contract with the Nuggets. I mean, he's a lot older than most of their core, but a great fit in their front court, and obviously one heck of a player.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap. This arena in downtown Phoenix opened in 1992. Doors in 2022, they can opt out of their lease. Otherwise, they'll be locked in for another 10 years.
Well, they're currently playing in the 6th oldest NBA arena, and the Suns are hoping to either renovate that building or build a brand new one. The question becomes, of course, who pays for it?
That one misses. Well, Doris, we've seen how much organizations set the tone, set the culture from the top on down. What common traits have you seen among successful team owners?
Well, boy, oh boy, so many, I think. Obviously, there has to be some level of financial commitment. You have to be willing to hire good talent. You have to be willing to hire coaches that you believe either developmentally are going to have a bright future, or if you're hiring an inexperienced coach with championship pedigree, are you willing to pay those types of positions? What is your commitment to the non-traditional aspects that we've seen take a more informed role in how decisions are made? What is your analytics department made up of? What is your nutrition, your strength and conditioning, your training program? Are you hiring top-level professionals across the board? And then to me, it's always about, there's a great quote that says, any organization is defined by the worst behavior tolerated at the top of the leadership position.
Bridges, he's checked in for Sharich. Free throw good. Porter. And Michael Porter, he has the natural attributes of an elite scorer.
He's got incredibly deep range. You can see that all the way back in high school. Almost automatic for mid-range. And as he adds strength, he'll become a force inside as well.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Now here's Rubio. Ayton dishes to Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes to Bridges. From deep three-point range. Poked loose.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he can make that, but that particular distance is not his specialty.
Now Bridges following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Booker in the corner. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Murray, the pass to Millsap, kicks it to Harris. Now, here's Jokic. D right on him. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you've got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
That one drops for him.
I think the improved strength, right? Devin Booker willing to take on the defender, and he wins out.
Harris looking it over. Pass to Jokic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bridges. Some solid defense from Harris.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
Grant, that's good.
Now, this guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area. Because he can elevate off the floor, it's nice and efficient.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now, here's Rubio. And the call will be against Harris. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Bridges against Grant. Bridges kicks to Rubio. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Suns.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
And Murray, here we go. No good. Good D by Rubio. Suns trail by 12. Millsap with the steal. Murray dishes to Millsap. No good with the triple. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Takes the 13-footer. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 17 now.
A high-volume scorer with terrific instincts. Booker can torture a defense when he gets rolling.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
Diallo, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Denver also making a switch. Martin's checked in for Harris. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Tuesday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Thursday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Rubio right side. Pass to Diallo. Bridges with it. Millsap covering. Shot clock at 3. Pulls it up.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Bridges misses. Martin passes to Murray. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play. And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball.
Throw good, Murray. And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a 2-guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Diallo kicks to Rubio. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Millsap misses. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Phoenix. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move. And, of course, the Denver Nuggets, a game and a half out.
And I think for the Suns, what a nice turnaround this season has been for them compared to just a year ago. They couldn't afford to suffer through another campaign like that.
They did a very good job putting that in the rear view and moving forward this season. They still have a long way to go to be considered a top team, but they've definitely made progress.
Oubre is checked in for Bridges. Four on the clock for three. Booker. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, over Ayton. The Nuggets with another miss.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. There's the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And too long on the shot. Suns trail by 12. And stolen by Murray. There's the feed to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And the foul on Will Barton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Suns making a change here. Baines is checked in. And stolen by Murray. The drive by Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
And he makes the first. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
And the Suns making a change here. Sharge is checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Boy, his free throw shooting has been on the mark tonight. Nothing new there, right?
On the wing, Booker. Harden defending. And the Suns miss again. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Millsap's got 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout called. The Suns.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Hernan Gomez comes in for Paul Millsap. Porter's checked in for Grant. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Now here's Johnson. He's got 7 down low and stolen by Barton. Johnson against Morris. Teardrop shot. He lays it in. Morris has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
But it's not easy building a lead like this on the road, Greg, but they have been lights out throughout this game.
Now here's Johnson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Barton finds Plumlee. Sharch grabs the board. Suns trail by 20. For 3, Booker. Denver grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Offensive rebound, Baines, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
There's 1:26 left here in the second. Martin with it, now guarded by Booker. And there's the pass to Porter. Shoots over Oubre. Denver keeping it alive, a new 24. And taken away by Johnson. No one near him. Oubre can't get it to go.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nuggets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Suns trail by 21. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Johnson, the pass to Baines. With the floater, and it's good on the way in. Baines has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
Barton against Booker. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 13 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Booker's got 19 points.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Barton surveying the floor. He kicks it to Porter. With 1 on the clock. And no good that time. And so it's Denver. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now, that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they play well.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Suns. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. Murray and Harris, the guards. And it's Porter in at the small forward. Jokic kicks to Porter. Denver passing it around. Booker against Harris. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his fourth foul now.
Here's Saric. He feeds it to Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ayton's got the first field goal of the second half for Phoenix.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
The Suns coach Igor Kokoshkov has coached Slovenia to the 2017 Eurobasket title. Doris, the country's first ever European title. It certainly helped put his name on the map.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. This young man has had great success internationally and as an NBA assistant. And how about Kokoshkov, a homecoming in Phoenix? He and his family have maintained a house there for over a decade.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm?
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
One shot.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Rubio with it. Saric outside. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Here's Harris. Rebound by the Suns. Oubre's got 6 rebounds in the game. Rubio against Murray. And Rubio kicks to Saric. To the middle. Here's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Murray, the pass to Harris. Passes it to Jokic. This one for 3. That's good from Harris on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Now here's Rubio. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Ayton's got 8 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Kaminsky is checked in for the Suns. Bridges comes in for Oubre.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker.
The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, putting up about 22 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Let's make no mistake, one of the elite talents in the NBA and operating at the highest level right now.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Rubio with a wide open look. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 6 points for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Dishes at the Millsap. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Suns trail by 13. Feeds to Kaminsky. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Kaminsky's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Harris with it. Now guarded by Booker. Harris finds Porter. Murray surveying the D. It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Booker. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Nuggets leading by 11. And Porter, here we go. Can't hit from in close. For Phoenix, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. No good from Booker. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Harris outside. Outside Millsap. Murray, the pass to Jokic. With some arc, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Greg, with Michael Porter combining the length, athleticism, and scoring ability, he's a rare prospect.
I mean, in high school, he was the #1 prospect on a lot of people's lists. Had the back injury in his only year of college, but everyone knew what he could do when given the chance.
Free throw good, Porter.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
Now, here's Rubio. He has 6. Pass to Bridges. And here is Ayton. Kaminsky inside. He's covered by Grant. Bridges shot. Good.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open 3.
Harris kicks to Grant. Here's Jokic, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Ayton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Plumlee is checked in for the Nuggets. Morris comes in for Murray. Both good from the line that time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Suns trail by 13. Now Rubio. 6 points for him. kicks to Kaminsky. A three-pointer off the mark. Harris outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And the Suns call time.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
A different look for Denver. Hernan Gomez comes in for Jokic, and it's Will Barton in for Morris. On defense, the Nuggets. 22 is their biggest lead. Johnson dishes to Bridges. Here's Hayton. Here's Kaminsky. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Monday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
The free throw drops for Kaminsky. Good on both. Now here's Barton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Barton. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far for Porter.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. He's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Nuggets leading by 14. And Barton gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends. I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Barton outside. The pass to Harris. Back to Barton. Clock at 6. Stolen by Rubio. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Boy, terrific hands in anticipation. Rubio kick-starts the break.
Barton against Johnson. Here's Barton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And it's Grant in the corner. No good from outside. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Suns. A 12-point game. Bridges misses. Grant outside. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Defended by Bridges. And the turnover again by Denver. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Passes it to Kaminsky. Over to the left wing. Ayton with it. Working on Plumlee. Johnson in the corner. Clock at 4. Saric outside. The 17-footer. The shot comes out, and it's Denver the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Suns trail by 14. Out left to the wing. Pass to Kaminsky. Over Hernangomez. And the basket by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 9 points.
And not everyone can shoot this well at his size.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Guys with size don't necessarily translate into great shooters, but boy, does he show great confidence knocking that down.
Well, Phoenix shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Okobo. Here's Sharch. Makes it off the glass.
He doesn't let that possession go to waste, Kev. He's going to feed on those second chance opportunities. Boy, that's pretty work.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Oubre is checked in for Phoenix. And then for Denver, Millsap comes in for Hernangomez. And Murray subbed in for Gary Harris. The Nuggets leading by 12. And here is Murray. 7 points in the game. He dishes it to Barton. He kicks to Plumlee. Pass to Millsap. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 11. And finished off by Kaminsky.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Murray, the pass to Barton. Kicks to Millsap. Now the dish to Murray. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 9 points in the game so far.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Johnson finds Sharch. And Grant sends it back. It's Barton with the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. Number 5 is DeAndre Ayton.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And the first one drops. So for the Suns, Booker, he's checked in for Ayton. And it's Carter in for Johnson. All free throws good from Barton. 1:31 left to play here in the third. Now here's Oubre. Defense right on him. And the foul on Will Barton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Evans, he's checked in for Carter. Doubled by Plumlee. Sharch outside. Evans kicks to Oubre. Now the pass to Sharch. 4 on the shot clock. The rebound by Grant.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
To the middle. Takes it from 10. Millsap misses.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And the basket by Kaminsky.
He has certainly done his part this period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
Martin with it. 6 points for him. Out to the wing. Murray outside. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. They get the rebound, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
The other bench deflated because that was a rough sequence for the defense. They hated to give up those points, but did nothing to stop it. Well, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
Evans against Murray. It's Barton on the wing. From past the arc. Misses the shot.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
And so it's Denver, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Kaminsky out there with Saric. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Oubre, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Denver leading by 12. Left side, Porter. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
2 shots. Foul. 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And it's fair to say that Millsap has been very underrated throughout his career. A versatile, tenacious forward who quietly destroys whoever he plays.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Suns trail by 15. Booker with no one around. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Booker's got 23.
Well, the jumper is dangerous from anywhere, there's no doubt, but mid-range is where Booker hits the highest percentage.
Murray, the pass to Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. The Suns shooting reasonably well, 45%. And Booker kicks to Saric. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Kaminsky. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic. The free throw drops for Kaminsky. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Will Barton. He's off on the second.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Murray, good.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Suns trail by 17. Oubre kicks to Kaminsky. Dishes to Sharch. Shoots from 14. Goes back up. And Kaminsky lays it up and in.
You know, after a first half of poor shooting, he is turning up the heat now.
The Nuggets leading by 15. Murray outside. Passes it to Jokic. It's hauled in by the Suns. It's tipped in the corner. It's Oubre. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. That's 7 points for Kelly Oubre.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Craig passes to Jokic. Down low. Here's Porter. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
The shot by Sharch, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Now here's Murray. Here's the teardrop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
And can't get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Ayton comes in for Kaminsky. And it's Bridges in for Dario Saric. Harris is checked in for the Nuggets.
Shot.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Rubio kicks to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now here's Murray. Pass to Harris. Here's Jokic. 5 on the clock. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
And the basket by Rubio.
Oh, you have to appreciate Rubio's creativity. Floats that one in.
The Nuggets leading by 16. Murray, the pass to Harris. Millsap kicks to Murray. It's Jokic, top of the key. The offensive rebound, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
2 shots,
and there's the foul against Phoenix.
2.
We know James Harden joined Durant and Westbrook in winning league MVP honors, Doris. Had those 3 stayed together in Oklahoma City, is there any doubt in your mind that they would have won at least one NBA championship?
Well, you think back to the time they worked together, and they did go to an NBA Finals and ended up being eliminated by LeBron James and the Miami Heat. So obviously, you like the opportunity they would have had to go to more. And let's give a little credit to the great GM of the Oklahoma City franchise, Sam Presti, who is responsible for the drafting of 3 MVP candidates. That in and of itself is quite remarkable. But you know this, Kevin. Success and failure, there is such a fine line. And there's a tenuous nature to things, an injury at the wrong time. So many times this trio was tripped up by an untimely situation. So, I mean, if they stay together, yes, you like their chances, but this is why history states otherwise.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Over Jokic. That's short off the rim. Denver leading by 17. Porter finds Millsap. The kick out to Porter. Here's the floater. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Oubre can't get it to go. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. 22 is their biggest lead. The Nuggets with another miss. The Suns have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Booker. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Harris outside. Three-pointer. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And there's the feed to Ayton. And Rubio kicks to Bridges. Here's Oubre. No good on the 3. The Nuggets leading by 15. Millsap dishes to Murray. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. And now the Suns, a fast break. Rubio's got the ball. Rejected by Harris. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, this guy's a rock. You know, this is a player that you can count on to produce under any circumstance.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Ayton to the left wing and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Saric is checked in for the Suns. The Nuggets have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Harris passes to Jokic. To the middle. And there's Porter on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, good defense there. But Porter does go 6'10" with that 7-foot wingspan. And how about a 9-foot standing reach? And defensively, just giving up the high percentage look down low.
Not a lot of aggressiveness from the defense right there. You didn't put up enough fight early to keep him from scoring in the post.
They grabbed their own miss. Millsap, he scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Yeah, second chance points. Gotta love the way they attack the offensive glass there, even with a huge lead.
I'll tell you, Greg, there's no let up in how they play. They want to dominate every aspect, and that includes second chance points.
So it's Denver now. They lead by 17. Harris finds Millsap. And here's Jokic. He's guarded by Johnson. Jokic draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Denver now. Millsap dishes to Porter. And the pass to Harris. Back to Porter. Murray kicks to Millsap. 3 on the clock. Over Saric, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Rubio against Murray. Rubio the pass to Saric. Back to Rubio. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Exactly the kind of ball movement they're looking for.
Now Murray shoots from 12 and too long on the shot. Now here's Johnson. Here's Rubio. Second chance shot. Passes it to Oubre. Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Harris kicks to Millsap. Back to Harris. Pass to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Johnson. Suns trail by 12. And the foul on Jamal Murray. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Sharch.
And one of the league's best defenders. Millsap closing out well on that one.
Here's Porter. Second shot opportunity. Here's Jokic. And that time, also a missed shot. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Rubio kicks to Oubre. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 6 assists in the game. Denver calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out. He told them the lead we've got is good, but we can be better. Take it to them. Stay on the accelerator. Looks like he wants them to keep pushing it, guys.
He's feeling it. Murray, no good. Suns trail by 9. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Buries it down low.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Murray kicks to Jokic. And stolen by Murray. Jokic high post. Finished off the break. Jokic has got 9 points here in the second half.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
The shot by Sharch, no good. The Nuggets leading by 9. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Suns running out of time. To the middle, here's Sharch, and slam dunk by Sharch.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. .124 left to play in the final quarter. Porter finds Jokic. Back to Porter. Lets the 3 fly.
Well, nice defense by Rubio, making an effort to frustrate his man.
And definitely playing the opponent, but also they're playing against the clock.
No, you're absolutely right. It's not impossible to catch up, but it is a tall order right now.
Now Millsap, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
Now, this is one of the most talked about international players ever, and I think Rubio just needs to stay healthy and keep working on that shot.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now, here's Jokic. Over Ayton. Jokic, no good. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Phoenix. And Booker kicks to Rubio. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, this guy's typically a setup man here, but he rises to the challenge. Beautifully done by Rubio.
Corner shot. Jokic goes up again. Murray outside. Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. And another shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Devin Booker.
shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Timeout called, the Suns. They're behind by 5. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Millsap with the steal, and he commits the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Boy, a very productive trip to the line that time, and they're sitting on a nice lead now.
And the Suns call time here. They're down by 7. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And down like this, there's so much to talk about. I don't know if one timeout is going to be enough.
I think it's looking pretty bleak.
Takes a 3. Kaminsky misses. Here's Barton. So the Nuggets win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.